Good morning, guys. It is early in the morning, work from home day, so not that I look really much different in a regular video, but so I'm getting tired of all of my inventory sitting. So I'm gonna start going through all my shelves, my totes, my cabinet, everywhere that I have stuff sitting, and I am going to look it up, see what I have, see if it is selling on eBay, how many are listed, how many have sold, and if it doesn't bring me $10 profit, or that there's not very many of them listed, I'm not keeping it. And I will pack it up and put it in my death pile that I am going to sell, to try to sell to like somebody who does flea markets, something like that, that they could use to get some money. So I won't be able to film as I'm doing it very much, just because I have to use my phone to look up pricing. So I'll do tidbits. So this is my one cabinet. I'll show you here. It goes all the way up there and then all the way down here. So I will screen record to show you guys like how I look it up on eBay. I do the Google Lens, and then to see listings, solds, things like that. So let's get going. Alright, so we are going to start with this chip and dip ceramic guy. He is bizarre. So let's go to a screen recording of how I look them up. Ready? Then we go to Google Lens, find the picture, alright, so on eBay, visit, so they have theirs listed for $20. I will copy the name, I have to go here to do a search. There we go. Okay. So at the bottom here it says that there are 5 listed, but as you can tell, some of them are different. So I have 1, 2, 3. So 3 that I see are listed. So let's go to sold items, no matches. I see 1 sold here for $16. And that was the first part of April. Okay, so then I have to decide. There was only 5 listed, 1 sold. Let's go back to see what the prices was for the listing. So we have 20 plus shipping, 19 plus shipping. Boy, their shipping is high. 18 plus shipping. Okay, so we have 3 listed. 1, 2, 3 listed. So if I did mine, if I come in at $15 plus shipping, I think I paid $2 for this. Okay, so if I do $15 plus shipping, I think I had $2 into it. So 2, my brain just shut down, I'm sorry. There, so I talked to the camera, maybe that'd be better. So $15. Okay. $15 shipping. I have $2 into it. $15 minus 2 is $13, right? So eBay fees for 15 will be probably $3 or $4, so that'll put me just under $10 of profit. I think that's still okay. I think that's good enough. There isn't very many listed under that name. That's the thing I think people get confused by too, because somebody might not have that exact name of this item listed. They might have it just as a golf chip and dip bowl and not have the brand name on it because it wasn't on their platter. So that's a thing too, is you have, you know, that you have to look at it as, what are people going to search? And then that'll determine how many actually show up. So let's go in and look at that again. I'm just going to type in golf course ceramic chip and dip platter. Back to screenshots or screen record. Back to screen record. All right, so golf course ceramic chip and dip platter. Okay, so now let's see how many we see. So see, there's 2 there, 3, 4, 5, 'Okay, so see, there's 5, so that's more than the 3. So $18.77 plus shipping, $24.99 plus shipping, $19.87 plus shipping, and then $19.99 and $18.99. So I still think I would be good at 15. All right, so even putting in those certain words into that, we did get 5 results instead of just the 3. So it does matter how you look it up. If you use the simple words, keywords, it's going to change how many you see and how many that you think are listed. So I think $15 for this is still good. $15 plus shipping. I don't believe I have this listed yet, so I am going to set it aside to get listed and then continue to go on through my shelves. So let's do that. So what is this? Okay, so this is a treasure. I know it's backwards for you guys. Gourmet Mickey. Treasure craft. It's just a trivet is all it is. So let's look this up. I bought this early on in my thrifting. I think I paid $2 for it at a thrift store. So let's look it up and see if it's worth me keeping or putting it in my death pile. All right, we take a picture. We go to Google Lens. There we go. Show results. Okay, so I choose eBay here just because that's where I sell, so that's where I'm comparing my prices to. So then I will just select the name. We'll do a search. So see, just Disney Mickey Trivet pulls up so many more different trivets, right? Like, so many more. So let's go back and do a search for Disney Gourmet Mickey Trivet. Okay. Okay, so there's one, $15.99. That one there is a Gourmet Mickey, but it does, the graphics are different. Unless these are all ones that are in the boxes. I don't know. Anyway, $11.50, that's an auction nobody has bid on. $15.95, $24.99. All right, so the rest I see are the squares. So let's filter the solds. So it says 4 has sold, but as you can see, it's all of the square ones. The heart one hasn't sold. So let's go back up here to this listing, and I'm gonna, or the keywords, and I'm gonna put in heart shaped. I'm gonna try to define it a little bit more. See, now it's giving me heart shaped, all kinds of other stuff. So let's go into solds. Oh, that is solds, okay. Okay, so see, yeah, there's a whole bunch here. The one that I have, $24.99, $15.99. Okay, so just from what I'm seeing, I don't think this is a good item to list. Okay, so just from that and seeing what I saw, I don't think this is a good item to list because there was 5 or 6 or 7 different ones that were listed, but none has sold. So I don't think this is worth me putting my time and effort into it. Even though I only did pay $1, I think $2 for this at a thrift store. I mean, I've already had it for over a year, so I don't think this is worth for me to keep. So this is going to go into my death pile. Death pile. And then we'll move on to the next item. The next item is this basket, and it is controversial for me just because it is beautiful. Like, who would not want to buy this beautiful basket, right? The last I checked, not very many people. So, it is made in Portugal. It's backwards, I know, but it's hand painted, made in Portugal, signed. So, let's look it up. Google Lens, see if any are being sold. If not, I'll either keep it for myself to use as a decoration since it's so pretty, or I'll pass it on. Let's go. All right, so here we are again, the basket. Let's turn it that way. And I promise these are scrapes in my floor. They are not, it's not dirty, I promise. All right, so I took the picture. Then we go to Google Lens. Not me, there we go. And we do a lens search. Okay, so here we have one ceramic scalloped fruit berry bowl with twisted handle in a floral design. So does theirs not say made in Portugal? No, it doesn't. Huh. So theirs was never stamped made in Portugal. So they don't know to put that in there. So let's look here. Okay, so let's go back to Google Lens. So, okay, so here on Etsy, I'll do this from time to time, but what I do is I go into Etsy, visit, and when their listing pops up, I look and see. So yeah, so see, it does say made in Portugal. So I will copy down to Portugal and copy, and then I will just go back to eBay and put that in there and see what comes up. So see, here's a couple different options of the baskets. So it's not the same design. $22.50, $25, $28. There's another design for $19.99, and they have that at auction. $11.91, $22.99. There's kind of the same design, different, doesn't have a handle, and it's a diamond instead of the round basket. But that's $18.20. I think that one there, $36.99, looks like to be right here in the middle. looks like to be the closest that I'm seeing. Okay, so let's just go ahead and filter over and see what we see for solds. No matches, but okay, so there's kind of, well, not really. $14.99. Yeah, $5, $5, $6, $15, $20. See, so there's not enough here to support me listing. So there's not enough listed or sold to support me listing this. I know it wasn't too particular with the color or the pattern, just because these are hand done. I mean, I'm sure they do have a pattern, but I wouldn't see how I would be able to figure that out. Like, I don't know. So I'm going to put it in my death pile, and I'm going to pass it on, and I'm going to wrap it up really good and hope that whoever buys the death pile can find it a loving home. I haven't picked any more up of these since then, because when I bought it and I looked it up, again, there was none sold. The couple that had sold was very cheap. So, yeah. Okay. It's going to go in the death pile. And again, my death pile is not getting destroyed. So the death pile does not mean that they're going to get destroyed. It goes to somebody. Like, a death pile is something that you have bought with intention of reselling. Or it's extra items that come in like an auction lot. It's just stuff that you're not interested in selling online. So you put it away. You set it in a pile. And it sits there. So that's essentially why it's called a death pile. I have many boxes of death pile items, extras and just smaller stuff. So this is going to go in my death pile. Yeah. So the next item I'm looking at is this. It looks like it's a bowl. This is the bottom. It's got a hole in it. And it is Louisville pottery, stoneware. I don't even know what this is. But it was cool, and I think I paid $1 for it at a yard sale. So, like, but I don't even know what it is. So, last time I checked, I still couldn't figure it out. I think I listed it. I think this is listed on my eBay. But let's do another Google lens to see. Alright, so let's get a good picture here. I guess, maybe. Alright. Google Lens. That's catch, but I think that's like a spittoon. Yeah, see this eBay listing here for $15? That's probably mine. Let's look. Let's look and see, shall we? Hey, yep, that's my listing. So, we can't use that because... yeah. So see, I don't know. The only thing I can think of is maybe finding a Louisville pottery group on Facebook and asking them. Alright, so since I could not find out any information, I already have this listed on my eBay, so I'm going to leave it listed for now. I did find a pottery group that is all about education and identifying pieces on Facebook. So I did reach out to them. Oh, well, I asked to be on the page. I have to be accepted first. So once I do that, I'm going to shoot some pictures to them and see if they can help me figure it out. Until then, I'm going to leave it listed because it does match the dollar amounts that I am going through with this stuff. I only paid $1 for it, I think, at a yard sale. Okay. Just got a text. I only paid $1 for it at a yard sale, I think. Maybe a couple bucks, but even at $15 selling it, I want to make money from that. So I'm going to leave it here on the shelf, keep it listed. We're going to do a couple more, and then I'm going to have to stop filming just so I can get through more stuff because I have to use my phone. So I have to keep going back and forth. So we'll do one more small one, and then I'll keep going. All right, so the next item is this cheese trivet. As you can see here, I bought it at Goodwill for $1.99. Let's use Google Lens and see how much she's worth. All right, so cheese plate, picture, we'll go to Google Lens, picture, search. So Etsy and eBay, the eBay one has the wooden tray, the Etsy one, it looks like it's just a tile. Okay, so let's go to the eBay one and we'll go ahead and search the item. We'll do vintage cheese. I'll just copy that. Paste. Metal trivet. Okay. I am not seeing anything here. So what you also can do is you can search by a picture. Select from gallery. There. So let's see. Okay, so that shows at least the graphic. So you see more of the square. A round one with a wooden base though. Florida plates. I tell you, sometimes these Google Lens or the eBay searches with the pictures are hilarious. All right, I don't see it on here at all, so let's just go ahead and look at solds. You can't look at solds, I guess, from the pictures. Okay, so let's just go back. Vintage metal cheese trivet. And that showed me what it did before. Okay. Yeah, see here, even on the solds. I don't see anything. Alright, so since I couldn't find any information about this, I know it was very vague in a very vague search, but I don't have all day. So this is going to go in the death pile to find a loving home. Alright, now I'm going to go through and do a lot more of this. I'll come back in a little while, show you my piles, and we'll wrap it up. Alright, so I have this canister here that I had bought at a Goodwill, and it is a Lefton, but it's number 6722. And I had it listed for $35 because it is not a common one. Every one that I've seen was 6721, the numbers. So it's not a common one. See all my stuff in the back. It's not common. So I had it listed for $35 and it has sat, I think, since last summer. So I just did a Google in search, or I just looked on eBay, typed in the information again, and one has recently sold that number, 6722, for $25 plus shipping. So I looked up mine on my active listings and I had a couple watchers. So I went ahead and sent out an offer at $25. So we'll see if it sells. All right, so we're continuing me going through looking for stuff to put in my death pile of just items that I've had for a long time and that just aren't selling. So these are my shelves, my cabinet of figurines and very breakable glass. I've already started taking some stuff from there, but I wanted to show you guys the before. So there's like all this in here. Salt and pepper shakers. And then over here. And then I will show you the after. Alright, so this is what the cabinet looks like now. It looks a little better. Still full, but I got a lot moved from my cabinets over there. I got a lot moved over. So that's all good. I'm glad I got a lot of it done. I still have some stuff to go through, like this way. I have to go through that. But for the most part, this looks good. So yeah, I'm getting there. I got my pile going for my death pile sale. Death pile. I've got probably 25 boxes, and they're not big boxes, they're little, but I got about 25 boxes right now. So gather up some more stuff and then see if somebody would be interested.